Exactly how much money did YouTube pay me for getting 1 million views on my YouTube channel? How did I get to 1 million views on my channel? And what did 1 million views on my channel mean for my coaching business? That's what we'll talk about today. But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Stephanie Perry. I am a year-round house sitter, and I'm the creator of House Sitter School. I help Black women take a sabbatical or move abroad on a budget. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure that you subscribe to my channel and make sure that you turn on notifications. Ring that notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post a new video. Welcome. So in just a few minutes, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you my YouTube channel analytics so that you'll see exactly how much YouTube paid me for 1 million views. When I'm talking about how much they paid me, I'm talking about the YouTube ad revenue. When you hit channel monetization, you are able to put ads in front of or during your videos. Ad companies or businesses pay YouTube to run ads on your videos, and then YouTube shares some of that money with you. So we're talking about how much my cut is from that ad revenue. In order to be monetized on YouTube, you need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 hours of watch time in a rolling year, in 365 rolling days. I started my channel June of 2019. I actually have some videos from before then, from like 6, 7, 8 years before then. I have a couple of weight loss videos, a couple of hair videos, some randomness, like a video of me in the airport, just random videos. June of 2019 is when I got serious about the business of YouTube and when I would consider the actual launch of this channel. I got monetized in June of 2020. So 1 year later, 60 videos later. So the monetization or the money that you'll see is from June of 2020 to day before yesterday, April of 2021. But the views, the 1 million views, are from June of 2019 to April of 2021. Okay. I also want to be clear that YouTube is just a piece of the income pie. If you're a coach or a consultant, a freelancer, a virtual assistant, a retreat runner, a trip organizer, YouTube brings you clients. And so the YouTube ad revenue is a source of income, but not the source of income for my business. My own products and services are the actual income that I get. Okay, so I'm sharing with you YouTube ad revenue, not total business income. Frankly, because I have no idea. I'm not good at keeping records. I don't know. I really don't know. But I would guess that YouTube is about 1/10 or 10% of my overall income from the things that I do that we'll talk about in a few minutes. Okay, so I told you that my channel started June of 2019, and we're recording this early April of 2021. How did I get to 1 million views? A couple of key factors here. All right, consistency is not going to get you to 1 million views. It might not even get you to monetization. Okay, I know everybody's saying just keep being consistent and it'll happen. That's a terrible, terrible piece of advice. There are some specific things that I did to get myself to 1 million views and to get myself to a point where for a few days I was getting 50,000 views a day. Like, I've had some spikes in my viewership, and spikes in my new subscriber rates. And it's because of a few things. Number one, I make videos that I know people want to watch. And the best way to know what people want to watch is to see what they're already watching. Look at other channels that have an audience of the type of people that I want and see what videos on those channels are doing well. It doesn't mean you steal content, and it doesn't mean that those are the only videos that you make, but it means that you can predict what videos on your channel are going to do well by what videos are doing well on other people's channels who have a similar audience or who have the type of audience that you want. It's very important to niche, to make videos that people are already watching, to get your videos suggested after relevant, popular videos. So if you find a relevant video out there that is getting views, honey, if you find a video out there that you're like, yes, I want these kind of views on my video, you can have YouTube suggest your content after people watch that relevant, popular video. That is exactly how I built this channel. I've picked a few content creators and a few of their videos in particular and said, hey, YouTube, if someone watches that video and they like it, they would like my video. Please recommend mine next. And don't you know, eventually YouTube started doing that. I teach you exactly how to do that. I call it the YT3 method because I like naming things. I teach exactly how to do that in my Getting Found on YouTube Masterclass. That Getting Found on YouTube Masterclass is just that. It's a class on how to get your videos found by YouTube and found by relevant audiences, by people who will like your content and then would like your coaching program or your whatever, your trip or your whatever the service is that you're offering. You can get the Getting Found on YouTube Masterclass at vicarious.com/getfound. Vicarious.com/getfound. Of course, the link to that is in the description. I'm speaking really quickly because it's daytime. I'm still in La Paz, Mexico. I'm in between some housing construction over here and a garage, like an auto body shop over here. And so I only get like a few minutes at a time of decent enough silence, like never real silence, but like decent enough. There's also a rooster who likes to crow just sporadically throughout the day. That's life. That's Mexico. I appreciate having a business that lets me be in Mexico when I want. La Paz is beautiful. I'm glad to be here, but that's why I feel like I'm rushing through this. So yes, consistency, but consistency alone is not going to get you to monetization. It's not going to get you to 1 million views. It's not going to get you to a point where YouTube is bringing you clients on autopilot. You need consistency, plus you need content that people are going to love watching based on what they're already enjoying watching. You're going to need to get recommended behind relevant popular videos. You're also going to need collaboration. I am all in on collaboration. If there is someone who does something that your audience would benefit from, contact them, ask them to be on your channel, and do the reverse. If there's someone whose audience would really benefit from what you know and from what you talk about, collaborate with them. Get on their channel, their podcast, their blog, go live in their Facebook group with their permission, and and collaborate. If there's someone out there that people would consider your competition, just erase that word from your vocabulary. Consider them your potential collaborators and collaborate. That's exactly how I got to 1 million views from June of 2019 to early April 2021. So I'm going to share my screen now and show you exactly what YouTube has paid me for 1 million views so far on my channel. And then we're going to come back and talk about why that figure, though, won't be the same for you. Why this isn't a good predictor of what you would get for 1 million views. All right, so these are my analytics for June 1st, 2019 through today, really through yesterday. I've had to re-record this section a couple of times. So I started this on April 6th, but today it's April 7th. You can see that I've had 1,046,000 views in that amount of time, 224,000 watch hours, 42,000 subscribers, thanks subscribers, and $12,949 paid to me through AdSense, Google AdSense, which is how YouTube pays you for ad revenue from your channel, plus Super Chat. So Super Chat money is added into this, but my Super Chat money is a few $100s compared to the almost $13,000 from ad revenue for 1 million views. And remember that this is for June 1st through April, because I had a couple of videos that were on my channel before then. The only thing that's really going to change is a couple thousand more views. So instead of 1,046,800, I'm at 1,052,000 if you go all the way back to 2010 when I put my first weight loss and hair videos up on YouTube, but we're not going to focus on that amount of time. Also keep in mind that although I started my channel, or launched my channel June 1st of 2019, I didn't get monetized until June of 2020. You'll see that the numbers pretty much don't change. Instead of 1,046,000 views, instead of 1,046,000 views, you'll see that I have 1,010,000 views if you started when I got monetized. My channel really took off after I got monetized because I learned some things. I learned some things which sped up my growth, and some things that I put in place in the beginning when I first started the channel got some traction after I got monetized. Growth on YouTube, as you can see, is not linear. It's not linear growth. It's what they call hockey stick growth. This is when I had a huge influx of new subscribers and new views. And so that's, how YouTube kind of grows. It grows exponentially. We can take a look at which videos are making the most money. There's no doubt that the videos of mine that are making the most are the videos that have the most views. I have a couple of videos that have more views by far than others. This one video accounts for more than half of my ad revenue since I've been monetized. It also accounts for more than half of my channel views since I've been monetized. I think the video has 500,000 views on a channel where I have 1 million views total. So there's no surprise that most of the money is coming from that video. Some of the surprises, though, are other videos that are doing pretty well money-wise, but aren't getting great views. That's because each YouTube video has its own CPM. Each YouTube video earns a different amount of money per 1 million or per 1,000 views of ads. So for example, this Make Money While You Travel video earns almost $45 for 1,000 ad views. I have other videos that earn $20 per 1,000 ad views. And then some of my house sitting videos earn more than $60 or $70 for 1,000 ad views. So overall, my channel is at $21.73 for 1,000 views of ads on my channel. We can take a look at the breakdown per month. Again, this is going to exactly reflect what we're seeing here in this chart, that for several months I was earning about $100 a month on YouTube. And I was telling people, make sure that you're using your channel to drive people to your coaching business. If YouTube is just your end game, it's not going to be as profitable as you probably expect it to be. But I did get some good money February and March. April, it looks like I'll make about $3,000 total. Well, so far, unless things really change. YouTube, the thing about YouTube is that your ad revenue is based on what ad purchasers are willing to pay, right? What companies are willing to pay for ads on your videos, and based on how much YouTube is willing to share with you. Right now, YouTube is generous with sharing ad revenue. That may not always be the case. You never know. So yet another reason why it's important to get people from YouTube over to your business, to get people from YouTube over to your products or your services. But people always want to know, how much does YouTube pay? This is how much YouTube pays. For 1 million views, I've made almost $13,000. And that's since June of 2020. And you can see the super chat and super stickers account for a small portion of that. I'm grateful for the super chat and super sticker money, but I give it away on the channel. I give it away to other Black women creators. So if $122, $180, $230 a month doesn't seem like the effort, doesn't seem like it's worth it, stick around. We'll talk about your coaching business and how YouTube has actually impacted my coaching business. And we'll also talk about why you're not really able to completely gauge how much you would make from 1 million views based on how much I made from 1 million views. All right, welcome back. The reason that you're not going to be able to predict what you would make from 1 million views on YouTube based on what I made from 1 million views on YouTube is that every single video has a different CPM, or cost per mil. CPM is how much an advertiser will pay for 1,000 views of their ad, right? So if they put their ad in front of your video, not how much they'll pay for 1,000 views of your video, but how much they'll pay for 1,000 views of your ad. But every single video is different. My house sitting videos tend to have a higher CPM. My what is this country like? What is that country like? Those kind of videos tend to have a lower CPM. If I talk about the logistics of making money from abroad, those tend to have a higher CPM than just like, this is my day in Mexico. So it's hard to predict. I've heard people who do like prank videos and prank channels to get like $4 and $5 CPM. I would guess that people who talk tech and people who talk things that would require equipment like photography and stuff, I would guess that they have a nice high CPM. So it really totally depends on your niche. Even for me, my CPM is different every week or every day, depending on which videos are getting more views than others. So this leads into what YouTube does for my business overall. Let's talk about how my business has benefited from having a YouTube channel that brings in clients. Clearly, my business is only profitable. My business is only making money. My business is only able to support me while I'm chilling in Mexico because of YouTube. I do go out and talk on people's podcasts, and I go live in people's Facebook groups, and I talk a lot about house sitting and house sitter school all over the internets, but none of them have the impact that my YouTube channel has. The YouTube algorithm is very good at learning, okay, who likes these videos and where can I find more of these people, and then bringing those people to you. If you feel like in 2021 you want to start a podcast or a blog or something, I would encourage you to consider YouTube, because it's the only platform that has a pool of viewers, readers, listeners, whatever. It already has a pool, an audience for you. You just need to teach it who the audience is, right? So you teach YouTube who the people are who would like your videos. YouTube has this resource of people that it can show your videos to. So as long as you are clear to YouTube about what you talk about, YouTube can find people who will like that and suggest your video to these people. After that, it's just up to your thumbnail. Like seriously, it's up to your thumbnail and your title to get the people to click on the video. But YouTube will do the job of giving you impressions, of giving you eyeballs who can possibly become viewers. This is why I'm all in on YouTube. This is why I would recommend to you, coach, consultant, freelancer, retreat runner, trip organizer. This is why I would recommend YouTube to you above any other platform. I get house sitter school clients from videos that I recorded back in June of 2019, right? Some of those very first videos are videos that lead people to house sitter school, videos that I've already done that are in the books. I actually had a notification while I was recording this that another house sitter school has sold. So YouTube is the driver of my business. Like YouTube drives business to me. That's why I'm trying to be very clear that yes, YouTube ad revenue is nice, it's good to have, but it should not be the main focus. Your focus should be bringing people from YouTube over to your thing, your product or your service. I have house sitter school. I do one-on-one calls. I have merch. I am an affiliate for Trusted House Sitters. So anytime I make a YouTube video and I talk about Trusted House Sitters and someone clicks on the link and signs up for Trusted House Sitters, I get a cut. I'm an affiliate. That's what affiliate marketing is. And so those things are growing and blooming and thriving because of my YouTube channel. YouTube is like a fertilizer that will help your other things grow. Does that make sense? I don't know. I got to come up with a good analogy. But YouTube helps all of those things grow. All of those income streams, it's not even a term that I normally use, but all of those income sources are growing and thriving because of YouTube, right? So I just counted off a handful of different ways that I make money because of my YouTube channel. I hope that you take a look at it, at your YouTube channel, as a way to grow your other products, your other services, your business as a whole, and not a separate arm. There's a lot of talk out there about streams of income, right? People say the average millionaire has 7 streams of income. I want to tell you, I have been a credit analyst. I have seen a lot of people's credit reports and talked to a lot of people about their income. Most people who have strong multiple streams of income who I have spoken to when I was a credit analyst for Barclays Bank, they have streams of income that flow from one river. They are an expert in something, and then they have turned that into multiple streams of income based on one river, not disparate things. Not I do this, I do that, I dabble here, I dabble there. No, they're experts in one thing. For example, your dentist is likely a millionaire. I've talked to a lot of dentists between MBNA and Barclays Bank. They issued like affinity cards for certain groups of people. Your dentist is likely a millionaire, but she's likely a millionaire because of being a dentist, because she's good at that thing. So she's got the income from being a dentist. She might be a partner in the dental practice. She might be on some boards, in some paid positions on some local boards. She might speak at the Dental Association conferences and do paid speaking at conferences about new dental technology. She might teach at the local dental school. She might sell some products in the office and get, a commission on those product sales, right? But those are streams of income that all flow from the river of being a dentist. You don't have to chase multiple streams of income, and I hope that you don't view YouTube as a way to just chase a stream of income that's totally unrelated to your other things. For example, my streams of income all flow from the river of being a house sitter. I know that sounds crazy, but my income all comes from me being a house sitter. Even though most of my house sits are unpaid, I do have some paid house sits. I have a YouTube channel that's monetized where I talk about house sitting. I am an affiliate for Trusted House Sitters. I have merch on my YouTube channel, which you can see down here on the merch shelf. All of that, and then my new masterclass on YouTube is because my own YouTube channel on house sitting did well, and now I help other people grow a channel for themselves, right? So those streams of income all flow from the river of being a house sitter. Okay, so I'm not going to get out of this video. I'm not going to finish this video talking about YouTube money without telling you not to overburden yourself and not to stress yourself out. If your YouTube channel is related to your other business, the thing that you already do and do well, then go for it. If you're talking about starting a new YouTube channel that's totally unrelated to anything that you do or anything that you like doing, sit down for a minute and think about whether you're just doing this to be busy. I am not team busy. I am not team hustle. If I'm not into hustle culture, I'm not into streams of income culture. Okay, you don't need to add something new to the plate unless you want to, unless it's something that you're good at or that you enjoy. If you want to share your expertise with other people, yes. If you're talking about starting a YouTube channel just because you need another stream of income, do you really? Do you really? All right, so I don't want to talk about streams of income no more, but just be aware that YouTube is the reason that my business is thriving, and it's the reason that I get to be in Mexico chilling. Well, I got to boycott winter all winter long here in La Paz, Mexico. If you're Team Notification Gang and you're watching this video when it first comes out, hey gang, on Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, we're talking about the logistics of being a digital nomad in Mexico. We're talking about what it's like running an online business from Mexico. So make sure that you come hang out with me Saturday, 10 a.m. Bring your questions about the logistics of working while traveling through Mexico. So now that you know how I got to 1 million views, how much YouTube has paid me on my channel with 1 million views, and how 1 million views has affected my business, House Sitter School, my one-on-one calls, all of that. You may want to go ahead and get started with your own YouTube channel, or you may want to get serious with your YouTube channel. Stop just relying on consistency to grow a channel that grows your business. I hope that you will head over to Get Found on YouTube, to vicarious.com/getfound. I'm telling you, this is exactly what I've done to get my channel to where it is. And it's what I've done to help my current students who are thriving out here in these YouTube streets. It's what my current students have done to get themselves monetized and growing a business quicker. Even quicker, better results than me. They're doing better than I'm doing. So go to vicarious.com and get found on YouTube, whether your channel is brand new and you want to start off strong, or if your channel's already in existence and you feel like you're getting some struggle views and you want to get some autopilot views and some autopilot clients. Let's go. It's time for us to put our channels to work for us and not just keep working for our channels. Put our business to work for us so that we can live our dreams. Please take a second to like this video if you like it. Share it with your friend who has a YouTube channel, who needs a little bit of advice. If you want to dig deeper into getting clients on YouTube, go to this video, Getting Clients on YouTube. If you're more interested in what it's like hanging out in Mexico, I have a Move to Mexico playlist. You'll love these videos. And don't forget to grab your masterclass, vicarious.com/getfound. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.